One of my favorite recent memes, not to get on one of the most cancerous topics possible, is from the Daddy of Five, where the lady's like, "What the?"
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just think that's hilarious. Her voice sounds like a true witch.
Indeed.
And PewDiePie puts in his videos and stuff. Doing my research on how to become an excellent YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're miserable enough. I think that's
true.
part of the reason. Because we usually are at least enjoying ourselves until we get like too deep into Sakura, but
Yeah,
for the
right.
most part we're having fun, and that's the purpose of it. That's probably why we don't get any views.
Yeah.
Comedians are always like depressed at heart. We need to start watching like Linkin Park music videos and you know, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Spending our free time at a funeral home. I feel like that would just jade you though. You get used to it.
Uh-huh.
I was walking the dogs past the funeral home by my house, and these two girls walked down like, "Oh, they're so cute." I'm like, "I'm gonna pick up some chicks at the funeral home." But then I ran away because
I mean, I would do the same thing, honestly.
I didn't want Summer to
Assault them.
Yeah. Summer's scared in the house, but when we were walking her, she's like, she's very protective.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that she'd bite anyone, but she just like jumps at them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And people can like sue you just for that, so.
Indeed.
Well, usually what happens, actually, if someone wins a lawsuit against a dog owner, they put the dog down instead of getting money.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the alternative. Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that is... Put the owner down.
Yeah. There's this post on this Facebook group that I read recently, and it's like, neighbors who have dogs should shut them up, they're so annoying, and I'm so glad I got my neighbors to get rid of her 3 dogs because they were so noisy. I like sued her and stuff. I'm like, wow, I'm glad you're so proud of that.
Yeah, that's...
I guess that's part of our culture nowadays, though, huh?
Yeah.
Just being angry and stuff. Maybe that's why we don't get another reason we don't get enough views. We're not angry enough. We ran a lot,
I don't know.
though.
We've gotten pretty angry at stuff.
It's not true though. At least not mine. I've never
gotten-
actually gotten angry. I don't think.
I don't think I've gotten super
joking.
mad at anything. Yeah.
I think my most legit rant was in Mario 64. That one.
Yeah. I don't get too mad.
And that was just fake too.
Because when I'm actually mad about something, I just get sarcastic about it, you know?
Yeah. There's no reason.
Mm-hmm.
No reason.
No raisin except California raisins.
I used to have those toys as a kid. It scared me. Who would want a California raisin toy as a child?
I have no idea.
It's like, oh, I want Cloud, Sonic, Vegeta, Mario.
Virginia!
I want Mickey Mouse. No, I want a California raisin.
Well, why wouldn't you?
The whole set.
Yeah. Give me them all.
Gotta catch
Make it
them
a
all.
McDonald's toy.
I used to love McDonald's toys.
Yeah, they were the best.
They used. I feel like maybe I'm being a stupid hipster, but I feel like they used to be better.
They probably did.
And they used to do things too with them, like the Burger King when they first released, when Pokemon first came out, like it was getting big, and they released the first generation of Pokemon toys at Burger King. You could go there, and they would have trading nights, and you could go trade with other people to complete your set of the Burger King toys, and they had like almost all the Pokemon you could get. I just thought
really?
that, yeah, I thought that was so cool.
That is cool.
Except I made a kid cry because I wouldn't trade my Oddish for his Mewtwo, or the other way around. I wouldn't let him have my Mewtwo for his Oddish.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
So-
I mean, that's a pretty shitty trade.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone was like, "Don't do that." My mom was there to help me, of course, because I was like, well, obviously I couldn't drive or anything. I was a small child.
I'm off to Burger King now. I'm off to seek my fortune.
What would you do if you had like a kid and they just like spent all their time at Burger King? And they weren't like super unhealthy or like obese or anything. They just like love to spend their time at Burger King.
That'd be really weird.
Guess there's worse hobbies you can get into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. At least they're not doing the drugs or the sex.
I'd just be so confused, like, how do you get so entertained from Burger King?
Mm-hmm.
I just love the Burger King. I go there every day waiting to see him.
It's like someone was obsessed with Ronald McDonald or something too. I have 3 horses named Roach because of The Witcher. So, yeah.
I think people in Japan might be obsessed with Ronald McDonald. Have you seen those Japanese Ronald McDonald commercials?
No, but I've heard Filthy Frank's tribute to Ronald.
Well, that works too.
So,
What is that?
it's a song that
Yeah.
Filthy Frank made about Ronald McDonald.
He basically made tributes to Ronald, Goofy, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Those 3, usually think of one when you think of the other, so.
Yeah.
Help. What happens if you don't help them? Do they die?
They'll get like knocked out.
And then you can't take pictures of them when they're not
Exactly.
knocked out. Is that Beetle?
I don't know, maybe.
You might be saving Beetle. His legacy lives on. This is I feel like Zelda takes place in a dimension or world, whatever, where like reincarnation is like
A thing?
The
Well,
main
obviously,
thing.
because Link.
aside
always
from
Link,
that,
you
because
know?
that seems like the prophecy. But you even have like random shop people like Beetle
Mhm.
from game to game. So, or maybe genetics just work different. So when you like pop out a child, it like looks exactly like you.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty awesome. I want to see Donald Trump's kid.
But then, would Link and Zelda, when they mate, make another Link and Zelda, and would that Link and Zelda also mate?
It might be Tetra.
Still, she's still Zelda.
Well, would they mate?
Yeah.
Their children would mate?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Zelda and Link had a baby, or 2 babies that both became Zelda and Link, would their children, Zelda and Link, continue?
Maybe it's like
If you had a tiny 6-inch Hitler, would you torture him?
well, maybe it's a catch-22. Like, if you're married to Hitler, it's like, my child could be, like, a handsome Tom clone, or it could be Hitler. Maybe that's how it works.
Sure.
There's a 50-50 chance. You have to choose your bride carefully, or groom, if you want to marry Hitler and copulate with him somehow.
Would he be a zombie then?
New neo-zombie Hitler. No, new neo-zombie Robo-Hitler. That's what it is. What are you doing? I've never seen someone ride a horse before.
It's, is it offensive to your delicate senses?
Are there, like, borders in this game? Or do the doctors have no borders?
Some doctors have borders, these doctors do not. World doctors?
But are there actually, like, borders to other countries or something that you can't cross?
I have no idea.
I think that'd be pretty cool. And, like, Kangaskhan's Khan's, like, sitting there. If you try and cross, he just, like, slaps you around.
Hopefully.
He, like, puts, like, a kick me sign on your back. You can't remove it for, like, a 1 in-game day.
He'll give you a swirly.
Yeah. He just, like, knocks you out, and he builds a whole porcelain toilet while you're laying there, just to give you a swirly. He invents a toilet. Actually, they don't have toilets in this universe.
Actually, I think they do.
Oh,
Also,
really?
that frame rate.
They developed the toilets. Well, I guess they had medieval setting back in Ocarina even, and they had, like, aqueducts and stuff in medieval times, so... I guess that makes sense. Except all aqueduct did was shoot everything on the side of your castle onto, like, some peasant's head.
It's true.
Maybe that's how Ganon was formed.
He got dumped on, literally. Somebody's feces went onto his head.
There's a guy in Overwatch saying that. He was
What,
like,
that he had feces dumped on his head?
no, he was dumping feces on our head.
Oh, okay.
He was like, "Get dumped on!" whenever he would win, because we were playing 3v3.
Yeah,
So we did that, and he won the first match, and then we just owned their team.
excellent.
And so we returned
Oh,
the
it's a
favor.
bird person.
The forest dragon. Oh, does he have a quest?
Yeah. But we can't. We gotta enjoy his music.
Are they French? That'd be awesome. Oh, I almost a French blood.
I gotta take a picture with every bird person that I see.
Spiked Bobo spear.
Belko spear.
That'd be cool if it was a Bobo spear.
Indeed.
Like blow, 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 blow. From that one show. Blow, 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 blow.
Well, I think Seth's getting tired. It's time for bed.
I
Seth.
am getting sleepy.
He's a small child. He needs his rest.
I normally go to bed at like 9 o'clock. Not even kidding.
I usually go to bed at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I usually go to bed around midnight. So.
My schedule's weird.
That's insane.
Yeah, I do all my programming in the middle of the night,
Oh,
and then my team is like, cause I'm in my senior capstone,
yeah.
and they're like, oh, you submitted your changes at 5 in the morning. You got up early, huh? And I'm like, nah, I never went to sleep.
All right. Well, it's been fun. Never to happen again, I'm sure.
I'm gonna try and do a
Not because
JoJo.
you were a terrible guest or anything, but.
Yeah, jeez. Ouch. Never gonna do that again?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe we'll fly out to Arizona and record a special episode with you.
Yeah, there we go. Well, it'd be easier if I came back here.
Probably.
Bring all the gear
Mm-hmm.
just to play Zelda.
Hey, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Cup replacement. I know you're sad about losing the other one.
No.
Well, it's been good stuff. Good times, buddy. Hi, Aaron.
Oh, stuff. Yes. 5 in the morning.
Ooh.
That's insane.
Yeah, except when I'm dying like this, and then I'm just sitting there until like 7 a.m. because I can't fall asleep. Because I fell asleep at like 7 a.m. last night. I was laying there for 2 hours. I like can't believe there's no allergy pills. Never.
Fine.
I'm gonna put all
How long did we record for? It felt like a long time.
2 hours
Excellent.
and 12, 13 minutes.